Hey, welcome back. I'm the Smoky Chef. Today I've got a great recipe for you. A recipe that's going to be with green beans, carrots, zucchini, onions, potatoes. Oh, and they will all be braised in a fantastic tomato sauce, and you're really going to love it. You know, it's always the simplest things in life that transport you back to your childhood days, right? You know what I'm talking about. You get that memory, and the memories that I have is of a kitchen filled with love and my mother cooking this meal for me as a kid. I loved it then, and I love it even more now. I can have it once a week, no problem whatsoever. But today will be a little bit different. I'm not going to be using my mother's recipe. Sorry, Mom. I'm going to be using my wife's recipe because she has taken that recipe to another level. Come along and cook with me, and let me show you how. All right, now let's do our mise en place. Let's get everything in place before we start cooking, all right? So here to the right, I have my vegetable broth. I have 2 cloves of garlic. We have 2 cinnamon sticks. We have 1 tablespoon of oregano, 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, a teaspoon and a half of paprika, and 1 teaspoon of chili flakes. And of course, we have 1 can of tomatoes. Crushed tomatoes. We have a pound of green beans, and I'll show you how we prep them later. We have 2 carrots, 2 zucchini. We have 1 large red onion, 1 green pepper, 5 potatoes, mid to small sized potatoes, and 1 lemon. And let's not forget the extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and the wine. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to prep the green beans. Just grab a bunch of beans like this. I put them in a straight line, and this is how I cut off their tips. Very simple. And the other side, straighten them all out in one straight line, and like that. Again, grab a bunch of them, put them in a straight line, cut them off, and then you do the other side. So, you know, some people like to cut these beans in half, and you know, that's okay. This is how you do it. Just cut them in half and put them in there. Personally, I like them really long. There's nothing wrong with using frozen beans. We've used them in the past when we couldn't find fresh ones. The only thing that will vary is the time of cooking. They'll take a lot less. And of course, you won't have to cut the tips off. They're already cut for you. Now, the next thing that we do is we got to wash this really well. There we go. I think that's pretty good. I'm cutting them on the bias, as you can see. And peel the potatoes. Then we quarter the potatoes. They need to be a little bit larger because they take a little longer to cook. And these right here, cut them just like that. They'll be fine. And the green peppers, they're cut about 1 inch wide. Pepper's done. The heat is on high, and we put in 2 large tablespoons of olive oil. Yeah, love that stuff. And the first thing we're going to do is put the onions in. Wait for a couple seconds, and the onions go in. And we want to caramelize these, so we're staying right on top of it. And we're going to add some salt and pepper. And the pepper. Oh yeah, they're nice caramelized already. And I'm going to put the garlic in, 2 garlic cloves. And I'm going to take the fire down to medium-low. To medium for now. And a little bit of salt. Remember every layer, a little bit of salt and pepper. Oh yeah. You know, the wooden spoons are used obviously as utensils, but you know, my mom used it for other things as well. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, Mom. Okay, the next ingredient goes in, the tomatoes, the 1 can of tomatoes. There we go. Yeah. Oh, looks good already. And the next thing we do is put in the vegetable broth. If you're not a vegan, you can put chicken broth. There we go. Now the key thing is we have to cover these with water. So let's bring that in, turn that on, and here we go. There we go, just like that. You want to zoom in on that so they can see it? There we go. That's a lot better. Okay, and now the part that I love, the wine. Here we go. Just a little bit of wine. A little more, what the heck. Put it back up to high so we can get it boiling. And now we're going to put 1 teaspoon of sugar to balance the acidity, of course, of the tomatoes. And there it is. And now the rest of the herbs and spice. Well, first of all, let's put the tomato paste in. Oh yeah. Tomato paste. Paprika. Chili flakes. Oregano, cinnamon sticks, and let's give that a little whirl. Mix the tomato paste there nicely, because you know tomato paste, as I said before, gives it a lot of depth and flavor and color, and I just love the taste of tomato paste. Yeah. Okay, next we're putting in the carrots. Carrots in, green peppers in, and give it another little mix. Look at this, look at these colors, look at these colors. And a little bit of lemon rind, just for the freshness of it. That's all. And let's give it a little taste and see what we need. Oh, it's quite good. I think just a little touch of salt.
And it's time for the zucchini. And zucchini goes in. Looks so good. Yeah. And now the potatoes. The potatoes, oh, they're always so good. They're really hearty and very filling.
Now all the veggies are in, and the carbo. Give it a good mix. From the bottom of the pan as well, so nothing sticks. And we have everything nicely covered. Oh, look at that. Now that it's boiling nicely, we put the lid on, we turn it down to medium-low, and we keep it covered for about 15 minutes or so. And when the sharp knife comes out of the potato, you know that your meal is ready. I have cut so many slices of bread. This is crusty bread, so we spread some olive oil. All right, here we go. Oh, I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at this. Can you see that? Wow. Okay, let's serve it. Okay, and we got to find one more potato here. There we go. Nice. And a little bit of salt. And a little bit of pepper. And naturally the EVOO. Yeah, I love that. And the oregano. And my dish is ready. And we always serve this meal with olives. Kalamata olives, of course. So let's try it. Let's see how this carrot. Perfectly al dente. And now I'm going to show you what the bread is for. Look at this. Oh, the oregano, the olive oil, and that tomato sauce. Give me this meal any day of the week. Oh, and let's not forget the Kalamata olive. Absolutely divine. Pinot Grigio that goes just about with everything. Cheers, but don't forget, like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Thank you for watching.